What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and we're back with a special one this time. This is a song called Be My Water by folk singer-songwriter Ismena. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I do apologize if I'm saying it with the wrong emphasis or syllabic pronunciation. But yes, she's a singer from the Netherlands, and a couple months ago she reached out and asked if I'd be interested in reacting to her new single. And I was enthusiastic about that, and right as it was about to happen, the whole fiasco with my YouTube took place. And I've been in the process of dealing with that, and thankfully we are on the other side, and it is almost entirely resolved. And as it turns out, it might actually be somewhat fitting, because Ismena explained that the meaning behind the song is the feeling of relief when you arrive home after a long and or difficult day at work. And so extrapolating that to a larger timeline or to a more figurative level, the idea of doing a song or reacting to a song with that type of meaning after going through a ridiculous and frankly unjust experience with my YouTube, and now coming home to the community that has built up here the last few years and beginning to do reactions again, it seems perfectly appropriate. So again, this was a bit delayed, but as it turns out, it might work just about perfectly. Now, Ismena has provided actual lyrics, but I'll read those after we listen to the song. So yeah, I like that concept of the feeling of relief and stress and a load or a burden easing and evaporating once you arrive into your home, into your sanctuary, your place of comfort or solace. So yes, as to the connection to that, to the title, I'm not sure of in the moment, and again, perhaps there'll be some direct insight for that once we go through the lyrics, but let's give it a listen. And once again, shout out to Ismena who provided this. This is Be My Water by Ismena, a singer-songwriter in the folk style from the Netherlands, and it's her 2025 single. very beautiful tune and very elegantly sung. And yeah, I feel like the title phrase I did get a sense of that. What was the line? Be my water at high tide and pull me through. So the idea of allowing yourself to be taken by the inertia, the gravity, the pull of someone who is there for you, who you turn to, who you talk to, and who is waiting for you, who will be there at home when you need someone to help you decompress, unwind, unburden yourself, or feel safe, secure, and enveloped in positive feelings. So yeah, I was thinking in advance more in like a singular sense, but it seems very clear this is written with another person as a rock, a support, an emotional anchor that allows the narrator to feel relieved and unburdened and to get through difficult times or hard days and to be renewed, rejuvenated, loved, and or supported. So yeah, now of course maybe you could take that in different ways. You could take it literally as another person, a significant other, a partner waiting at home, at your apartment, whatever it may be. You could take it as, a spiritual type of thing. You could take it as, even yourself. But yes, most immediately, and I'll read the lyrics in a moment. Maybe this will give a more concrete interpretation one way or the other. But yes, I'm inclined to see it as a literal second person, a significant other, someone who is deeply invested in making that place at home a sanctuary, a place in which there is relief and good feelings that may be distinct from the stresses, the difficulties, the struggle, maybe the setbacks or the problems that happen out in the world, in a professional life, in a society that, can be unfeeling or at the very least is indifferent toward those concerns and the narrator's feelings. So yeah, that's what I took away. I do enjoy the piano. There's a section near the end or in the second half where it became a bit more polyphonic, a bit more melodically complex, but a lot of it is kind of simple and straight away in a very appealing way. And once again, I very much enjoyed the vocals. So let's look at the lyrics now. And they go as follows. Can I rest on your chest? I definitely heard that, which again is a way to interpret it more literally. When my day is done, I will lie down and rest, finally alone, which again, that seems to go a different direction. But I know you well, I think I understand, but how did you get so right? Be my water at high tide and pull me through, you are the one that I turn to. Can I ask once again? I just need to hear. You'll say that you'll be there, and you will. So again, needing some degree of reassurance. Be my water at high tide and pull me through, you are the one I turn to. So yeah, again, I think there's a bit of open space there to interpret it in different ways, especially because of the alone again line, but most immediately or most significantly, I do see it in the line of a significant, or in the manner of a significant other. But as I said, I think there's a bit of space there that you could take some of the lines and read them in different ways, which I think is indicative of a song that is cleverly written, because it can mean different things to different people, and people can take different things away from it. And of course, there's nothing wrong with a more overt and very concrete and specific song, but yes, a song that can mean important feelings and understandings to different people, I think, is one that will have a broad appeal. Nevertheless, I very much enjoyed it. Thank you again to Ismena for providing this and for the patience as I got around to it, which again was delayed by a month or more as we went through the ridiculous thing on my YouTube, but thankfully that is now in the rear view mirror, so to speak. Do let me know what you think of the tune. I forgot to mention before I went and looked at the lyrics, when I hear something or an artist for the first time, I often make associations. The one I made, or the ones I made here, is, artists like Tori Amos, artists like Sarah McLachlan. That's kind of the vibe that I got, piano poets, and, maybe also Joni Mitchell or Suzanne Vega, something like that. So those are the vibes I got, and all of those associations, I assure you, are very, very positive in my book. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.